Alrighty, people. As you come in, let me know. I am working this out, getting used to doing Zoom and YouTube at the same time. People. As you come. So I just clicked mute on YouTube, and now I'm going to go back over to Zoom. Hello. So I'm putting these headphones in here. Give me a 2 if you can hear me, okay? What I'm going to do is look at YouTube on my phone and go back and forth. Oh, thank you. I look cute. Thank you. Okay, so you want the headband, so then boom. Remember, give me a 2 if you can hear me. Actually, I just got done filming a video for y'all, but I still have to do Twist 'em Tuesday, so I decided to come in on here. Okay, so I want to talk about a couple of things. And before you leave, for everybody that is in here, hold on, let me turn this down before I go. So for everyone that is in here, I want you to stick around until the end, because I plan on inviting a couple of you here with me so we can do a live one-on-one. So I'm gonna tell you up front, this is gonna be basic conversations. I can't go too in depth because people pay for one-on-one consultation, so I can only go so deep when we take a peep, okay? So I just wanted to say that, and bear with me as I get to the live. There we go. I'll tell you up front. Oh, boom, here we go. Okay, so I'm looking down. Move the plant. I'm sorry, but I love her. Her name is, this is Bambi. I purposely have Bambi in the shop because me and Bambi have been together for a while. Do you guys not like Bambi? Give me a 4 if you want. And yes, my nail broke. Listen, mind your business. By the time Tuesday rolls around, I have a broken nail. So give me a 4 if you want Bambi to leave. Give me a 4 if you want Bambi to go, player. Give me a 4. Okay, yeah. So I actually, for sure, Tanya is somebody that y'all know, 100 grand. So Tanya, if you okay with it, I want you to come up here either way. So it's going to be a certain point in here where Tanya comes up. Tanya is one of my OG clients from day one when I first started taking the one-on-one consult. So it'll actually be really great, Tanya. If you want to, no pressure. If you want to today, I know I'm putting you on the spot. If you would want to come up a little later on and tell them about, you know, our one-on-one and what you get out of it and all of that. We're going to get to that in a second. Okay, if you want to, only if you want to. And then after we'll hear from Tanya, then I'll take up a couple of people. But remember, I can't go really deep. Nobody, it's not going to be full one-on-one appointment. I can't do that because people paying for it, okay? So let me know what y'all thinking. Oh, I look beautiful. Thank you. Bambi, okay. Bambi, you. Okay. Bambi, they said you gotta go over there. Okay. Oh, really quick. These are the bells that I ring when we have donations. Any donation under 20, I ring this bell. And then any donation over 20, get the cow bell. Hello. I'm sorry, Bambi. It is not me. It's them. So don't take it like, okay? I just want y'all to know y'all could possibly be interfering with me and my plant's relationship. Okay? You can name your bamboo plant Bambi too. Woo woo. Okay, so Tanya's coming up. All right, so right off rip. Yeah, Bambi is Bambi. Yeah. I'm sorry. Okay. Don't be mad. Because it's me and you together. They don't be here. It be us. I am sorry. I was just playing. Don't don't charge it to my heart, girl. She was cute. Listen, when I first got her, none of this was here. None of this. We've been in this together. Okay. Bambi, you do got an attitude. Okay, Bambi, she look, her neck ache. All right, there she go. How are you? Okay, so I am really, really excited about the place that everyone is in. Really quick, I want to ask a couple of questions. Where are you on your hair journey? Are you in a place right now where you feel like you are losing more hair than you are growing? Are you at a place where you feel like your hair has been at the same length for years on top of years on top of years? Do you notice that you may have your hair in braids and you'll see like a whole bunch of new growth, but then when you take your braids out, all of your hair comes out and you feel like your hair is shorter after your protective styles? I need to hear from you directly. Talk to me, girl. Let me in your world. Okay. Oh, you outside walking? Listen. And then Tanya, it's only gonna be a 4 minute. It don't have to be no long drawn out thing or nothing like that. You could just come on and say woo woo blue with the tooth. You know what I'm saying? Just let me know. Your hair is thriving. Good, 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 good. So while I am getting waiting for you guys to give me some answers, you're pregnant, so yours isn't shedding as much. Good. Okay, so I really want us to tackle a couple of things. And one of the main things that I want us to tackle, we talked about it previously in previous videos, but I want to talk about aloe vera, detoxifying clay, and I also want to talk about this thing that is going around where we are no longer using oils and butters on our hair. This is a no judgment free zone. We are just having a conversation. Please give me a 5 if you've seen the videos that are going around that are now saying don't use oils or butters on your hair shaft at all whatsoever, like none whatsoever. Give me a 5 if you're hearing that, if you're seeing that. Come on. And yes, for everybody in here, I need you to give me a thumbs up. Yes. Yes, I got broken nails. Don't judge me. Okay, so you guys have. Now, remember, everything that I say, I make a conscious effort to only speak on things that I have already treated myself and clients, or different things that I've came in contact with over my 14-year career. And I don't want to say this is my opinion, right? Because it can be backed by science, so I don't want to say it's my opinion, but when we are dealing with hair care, I want y'all to pay attention to online and social media. It's literally like every time one fad dies out, we frantically search for a new answer and we go from one extreme to the next. So we have all went from layering products. Remember, not even 2 months ago, everybody, I'm sorry, I'm letting this down, John Christmas. Not even 2 months ago, everybody was freaking going insane, like going insane and arguing about the lock method, right? And the lock method, y'all know what it, yeah, y'all, with that stuff. Everybody was going freaking crazy about the lock method. But this is what trips me out about things. The lock method was okay, use a oil, a butter, whatever, all of that stuff. 3 different layers of really, really heavy cuticle and follicle blocking products on wet hair, right? So we go from that to don't use anything on the hair shaft at all. Why is it that we constantly go from one extreme to the next? We go from doing it in small, like not doing enough for our hair, clogging the follicle, not doing anything whatsoever but blocking oxygen flow, to not giving the hair any assistance whatsoever. So the reason that to jump from, you know, the lock method to no oils, no butters at all is because you miss a middle ground. The difference and the main reason why most people with naturally curly hair believe that their hair cannot create oil is because, like I've said so many times before, our oil comes from our scalp like every other race, right? And it is from a little hole in the scalp called the sebaceous gland. But if you have naturally straight hair, that's just like a straight line. If you had oil, like some of this oil, right, and you drip this down the straight line, it's going to drip smooth down really fast. Versus if I had a really, really tight coil and I set the oil down, the time that it takes the oil to travel down a tight coil and a straight line are drastically different. Okay, so to say, okay, no oils, no butters at all is not a thing. The thing is, you're not supposed to add it repetitively, like over and over and over and over and over again. I have a free group that in a second I'm going to show you. And if you are in here and you were a part of my free group, I want to invite you up, because if you're just joining in here, I'm going to have some of my clients to come in and give you, you know, their own experience working with me and what's been going on with their hair. And I also want to invite one person that was up in my challenge inside of the free group, because inside of this free group, people were just in 7 days. The challenge was only for 7 days. And in 7 days, mind you, most people within the first 3 days, they were able to see their skin cell turnover. And these are women who've never seen their skin cell turnover. These are women who their scalp has always been dry and oil has never came from their scalp. But just with this, following these small procedures, just these small procedures, you are able to move with the natural rhythms of your body. And I'm telling you, this challenge, this free challenge was proof that my technique works, because it required them to buy nothing. They didn't have to buy anything. Actually, what my challenge entailed was them limiting the amount of products that they use, not eliminating the products at all, but putting each product in its proper perspective and explaining when you're supposed to use the oil, when you're supposed to use a butter, when you're not supposed to use the oil, when you're not supposed to use the butter. But y'all know I keep it straight, no chaser. To say that you're never supposed to put products on your hair is like saying that you can constantly get in the shower and wash up without putting no lotion on that ass. You're going to be ashy, okay? That's how it goes. And I know that may be vulgar for some people, but that is the honest to God truth. Can I put up a link for the free group? As soon as this is over, I'm going to show you a link to the free group. But really quick, I actually want to share the free group with you. Okay, so hold on really quick. So really quick, I want to go in to the group now. Wait a minute. Nah, because I think we right here. Okay. Bear with me. Okay, so here we go. All y'all comments and stuff. Hello, how are you? So this is my website, right? At this point, I'm already logged in, but if you know, are not a member of my website, you have to become a member, all of that stuff, right? Okay, so once you are on my site, you're gonna go over to blog and then you'll head over to groups, right? And so once you click on groups, then it will give you a couple of options. This is the most active group, and this is the one that I'm talking about right now, Growth Guru one-on-one. So this is the group that it actually did really good. I did not promote this group a lot. And as you can see, we have 242 members. Now, this initial challenge was for 7 days. And this is my free group. And on this free group, we went over we actually had a lot of fun. Clearly, you can see, okay? And so we went over all of these different things. And I okay, I want to show them to you, but I want to say this. Look at this. Okay, you can clearly see right here, we are going really, really deep into facts. I don't really want to go too deep into it because technically that's not really fair to the people that, you know, were already a part of everything. But once we were inside of the lessons, I'll just go ahead and let you hear one.
Let's get into scientific brushing. We already talked about skin cell turnover. Skin cell turnover is something that happens in the scalp every 28 days. Every 28 days, the skin cells on the scalp have already died off. 28 days, the skin cells on the scalp have already died off, and your scalp has a brand new set of cells ready to go.
Okay, so this is just one of many of the different videos that I had going on within this group. I don't want to, like I said, give you too much because, like I said, that's not fair to everyone that had to be there on time for everything. But you do also get a certain PDF and all of those different things.
Welcome to Growth
You know,
Guru one-on-one. Now, at this point, we are at the end, but of course, we are going to briefly recap days just like everything else in this world. And hello, Growth Guru.
So then at this point, I'm answering people's questions and everything.
Hair, they all.
So I really, of course, like I said, I can't just go deep into everything because, like I said, that's not fair to the people who were there from jump. But for the most part, that is the gist of the group. But inside of the group, every day they got a brand new routine that you should follow because remember, there's 7 days in a week. So through each day of the week, you need to have a certain routine for your hair. But for most of us, we don't have a routine. We say, okay, I'm gonna wash my hair this day and then I'm gonna let it air dry. Whereas the reason that most people are running into all of these problems is because the thing that we are running from is actually the thing that is causing us the most damage, the absence of this thing or the proper procedure, and that is drying the hair. Most people are just constantly wetting the hair and giving their self moisture overload. And then once you have either moisture overload or protein overload, then you just want to put a band-aid on things. And because you're only putting a band-aid on it and you're not fixing the initial problem, then you run into issues. But to extract oils and butters out completely is not a deal because the natural sebum that comes from your scalp, like I said, if it's going down a coil, not only do you need to comb your hair more than once a month to get all of those hundreds of strands that are falling out on a weekly basis, you also need to help your hair be covered in sebum. So that oil, sometimes you need to do a little bit of oil pulling. So this is when you learn the difference in your oils. Hemp seed oil is awesome because hemp seed oil is a 0 on the comedogenic scale, meaning it will not block the pores or the follicles. One thing that is really prominent now, people are like, oh, well, they say that the comedogenic scale isn't right. Listen, most people are just now figuring out what the comedogenic scale is. But if you have been to school and you are licensed or certified in herbalism and things that require you to know the comedogenic scale, you have the actual levels. And I am here to tell you that hemp seed oil is a 0 on the comedogenic scale and it will not block the pores or the follicles. So I'm going to read some of your questions right now. Please get some of your questions in. Please. Hey. I heard air drying damages the hair's cortex. Yes. So most people think that blow drying is going to damage the hair. But what really damages the hair's cortex is you letting the hair air dry. Why? When the hair is wet, most of the time, when the hair is wet, the cuticle is open. What is the cuticle? The cuticle is made up of dead cells, dead keratin cells. Your hair is made up of keratin. So these cells have different levels of porosity, right? So if you are constantly walking out of the house with wet hair or just walking around the house with wet hair, it is the equivalent to you walking outside with wet pores. So your hair is constantly just floating around and has no pattern. Half of your strands are in alpha keratin, some of them are in beta keratin, some of them are half alpha, half keratin, and you have hundreds and thousands of strands. They have no patterns. They're just sitting on top of your head. And then if you want to comb it, you're going to wet it and force the cuticle to swell and shrink and swell and shrink over and over again as you rake through the tangles when your hair is wet, which is also when your hair is at its weakest. So this is why things like that just don't work. Yes, this is why air drying damages the hair's cortex, because under that cuticle layer, right? Under the cuticle is the cortex. The cortex is the layer of the hair where the melanin lies. This is the layer of the hair that all of your color is responsible for. So if I wanted to take this hair blonde, what I would do is put some developer on and some lightener, and I will go ahead and lift the cuticle so I could get into this hair's cortex and pull the pigment out. But what we do not understand, using ammonia-based products, using color bleach is not the only way that melanin is extracted from the hair's cortex. Melanin can be extracted from the hair's cortex from you using too much apple cider vinegar. Melanin can be extracted from the hair's cortex by you being in the sun for a long time. There are people, give me a 3 if you are a person who notices that your hair gets lighter in the summertime if you have your hair out and you have it out in the sun a lot. Why is this? It is because heat opens the cuticle. The cuticle is protecting the cortex. The cortex is where the melanin lives. So if heat from the sun opens the cuticle, the cortex is there, and that heat can extract melanin. This is why the myth of, oh, you don't need a leave-in conditioner is bonkers. I love you guys, but it's not a thing. You always need a leave-in conditioner because your flat iron is not the only thing that can damage the hair's cortex and extract melanin. It's not. A flat iron is not the only thing, sis. I really hope that this is making sense. Give me a 2 if this is making sense. How do you properly dry your hair? You need to either get a blow dryer or a hooded dryer. Or if you don't have either one and you just have to do it the old-fashioned way and just use air, don't just walk around letting your soul glow, okay? Don't just let your soul glow. You're going to go ahead and put your twist in and then make sure you get tension on that scarf. Not the type of tension that is going to cause pulling or anything like that on your edges, but the type of tension that will make sure that your twists remain flat and that they don't swell that much. The same concept when you are using a foam wrap or when you have a short pixie cut. Whenever you see a hairstylist use foam wrap, what she is doing is setting the hair, a roller set. But a professional hairstylist or cosmetologist is not going to tell you, hey, I'm setting the hair from alpha keratin to beta keratin. No, we're not going to say that. We get a marketable term, which is a roller set or a wet set or a flexi rod set or a twist out. But what we're really doing is resetting your hair from alpha keratin to beta keratin until the bond is broken again with water. That's how it goes. Okay, that's the scientific breakdown of a roller set, a flexi rod set, hell, even a blowout. Hope it makes sense. What do I think about fenugreek seed, fenugreek tea? Listen, I just bought more fenugreek. Fenugreek is awesome. Listen, yes, fenugreek, yes, 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 and yes. Be blessed, yes. Just don't ferment it. Drink it when it's supposed to be drunken. Okay. Okay, Tanya, if you are ready to go, Tanya, do me a favor and email me, right, to the send out mgmt@gmail.com. Email me to that one, right? And then what's going to happen, my manager is going to go ahead and send you the link to this live, so you can go ahead and join. Okay, so just email over there, and y'all hold on real quick so I can email this link. Hold on, y'all. Wait a minute. I was supposed to do this already. Hold on, y'all. Hold on. Hold on, player. Hold on. Hold on, player from the Himalaya. Hold on. Dog. Yes, you guys are gonna meet Tanya. Boom. Hold on. Okay, hold on. I gotta send it to the other email. Hold on. Hold on, player. Hold on real quick. Hold on real quick, player. Hold on, dog. I sent it. Hold on, dog. All right. All right. All right. Okay. Okay. Is we in here? Is we in here or is we in here? Hold on, you guys. Okay. How are we? Give me a 2 if you can still hear me. Okay. Give me a 2 if you can still hear me. Okay. Give me a 2 if you can still hear me. Okay, Tanya, just be looking out for well, like I said, Tanya, email me. Well, you know, our regular email, the send out mgmt@gmail.com. Look over there and you should be expecting a link. And then when you come in, it's gonna be really, really quick. Really, really quick. I just want us to talk about a couple of things. You to share your experience with me, and then we'll go on. Give me a 5 if you are excited to meet Tanya, and then give me a 4 if you want to come up next. I really want to meet at least 2 of you. I really want to meet and talk to at least 2 of you. Now let me know if you want to come up here too. If you want to talk and kick it with your girl. If you want to kick it with your girl. Oh, you sent it? Okay. They're gonna we're checking emails now. Yay. Okay. So if you want to come up, make sure you also go email me. Well, no, not yet. Not until after Tanya comes up, because it's going to confuse my peoples. Hold on. Hold on, player. Hold on. Oh, wait, I can send it. Oh, wait, here we go. Me and Bambi waiting on you, girl. Yes, girl. Just a couple minutes, girl. You don't got to stay on here that long. I'm not going to hold you hostage. Hey, girl. Oh, you all twisted up. How are you?
Out here looking real dusty and crusty right now because, I'm trying to get my little walk on, Gotta lose this little fluff.
You will not call yourself crusty and dusty. You will not. So I don't want to take up too much of your time, but I do want to say, that I am so freaking proud of you because I remember when we first met, you were just like, what am I going to do with this? And I'm about to cut it off again.
Cut it
And
off.
now, yes, I just want you to share like why you booked with me for the first time and what you've gotten out of knowing me, if anything.
Okay. When I first booked my one-on-one with Sen, like I was ready to cut my hair off completely. I was like, I'm done with it. My little edges was like baby edges. Now, they toddler edges right now. So we made a lot of progress. But I was ready to cut it off. I didn't know what to do with my hair. I didn't had every perm, relaxer, colors. I'm sorry. Every color there was. I didn't put dreads in my hair. I didn't did everything. And at this point, I was just like, I'm over it. I'm about to just be bald. But I have been watching Sen and watching, other videos that was on YouTube. But Sen, her vibe was so genuine to me. I was just drawn to her. So I was like, okay, let me give her a try. So I kept watching her videos. And I was like, yeah, she's it. So now I've made Sen my virtual hairdresser. I go to no one else. I listen to nothing else anyone else says. That's why I tell everyone, y'all need to book that one-on-one. It will save your life. It will make your hair flourish. I know my hair look crazy right now, look kind of short, but I got some length in there.
Honey,
it's there.
listen.
Shrinkage is real. But y'all gonna definitely enjoy y'all one-on-one with her. Sen is like the best. I praise her. She's the best that you could have. And she will take the time, come up with you a routine. She will make sure that you have everything that you need. Any questions, she's gonna answer them. She'll do a video for you. Sen is the best. I'm hot. I'm sorry, I'm breathing heavy.
Oh, you're fine. I appreciate you so much. And I know you're out there, but I just wanted them to finally put a face with the name because they're like, who is Tanya? Somebody emailed me. It was like, she just got Tanya as a make-believe person. She not real, but I just wanted you to come in here. Yes. And I'm going to be adding some of Tanya's pictures really, really soon because right now she got her shrinkage on, but she has some serious, oh, I love it. But look at the movement though.
Yes, these are finger coils. Like I just put them in. You can't tell me now, honey. I was walking and my hair was blowing in the wind. I was like, okay. Shrinkage it all.
Okay. It go right back to where it's supposed to be. Okay.
Mm-hmm. It has that memory now, like that curl, that
like
twist,
we were talking about.
Yes.
That was the main thing. I was like, our hair is alive. Your hair is alive. And back then it was like, she treated me like I'm not alive. So I'm going to lay here and I ain't saying nothing. So now we got like talking.
She was dead. Yes. She was already dead to me because I had gave up on her.
Yes. Oh, I love it so much, but I'm gonna let you go, boo. I don't want to keep you on here for too long. I just really wanted them to be able to meet you.
Oh, I'm so happy. I'm happy.
Love you, girl. Oh, and I already made a video for you today. The last question that you asked about the Shea powder versus the ground. Girl, I was cute though. I had this in like a cute style, and I had some lashes on, girl, in the video.
Ooh, let me check that. Oh, okay. Wait, all right, next time y'all see me, I won't be walking. I'll sit down, my lips will be glossed and not looking all a little white because I'm, parched from walking so much.
Girl, you look cute, girl. Well, all right, lovely. See you later.
All righty. Bye, Sen. Bye, everyone. Girl, I love me some.
Hey, you guys. How was that? How was you feeling? How are you feeling? If you want to come up next and ask me a couple of questions, just remember only a couple, or Or if you are, actually, let's do this. If you are a person who has either joined the Guru one-on-one, or if you booked a one-on-one with me and you want to come up and talk a little bit and say, hey, then do the same thing. Obviously, if we've already booked one-on-one together, then you already have my email. So the same exact one, okay? And that is sendowmgmt@gmail.com. And we're going to do this again, okay? It's that quick. If you want to come up to the stage, say hello. Come say hello to your girl. And remember, this doesn't have to just be for clients. Whoever we're doing, whoever they get to first, whoever gets the link first is who's coming up. So the very next email they see is the link that's going to pop up here. So as we ask questions, and then right here, look in the chat. And when you look in the chat, you will end up seeing the email that you should send it to. Just say, hey, Stan, I want to join in. And look, there's Tanya again. She was walking. I'm so glad you guys got to meet Tanya. Like, oh, that was like the highlight of my life. Of course, I still want to meet you too. But I'm just saying, I'm glad you got to meet Tanya. I wish my kids was like older, like in high school, so I could get them to bring me some wine. Because this is Kool-Aid. Oh, I'm sorry. That was probably allowed. I put black soap in water and use it as a shampoo. Is that fine? No, because the way the shampoo is constructed and the way the soap is constructed is two completely different things. When you make soap, you add lye. And whenever you soak the soap, you are using the majority of lye. Like conditioners and shampoos and soaps are different products with different chemical compounds. So over time, it will weaken the follicle. You just simply going ahead and using shampoo, my love, it's the same difference. Like, and it may be a couple of dollars in difference in price, but go get a shampoo. There are shampoos that are formulated with black soap. And remember, black soap is the name of the product, but what they've actually done with black soap is a mixture of a bunch of different herbs made into a soap. So you can use a shampoo with that herbal complex. There are different products that have shampoos made of black soap. Okay, but using that as a conditioner, I don't really think that's a deal. Hold on, let me see who we got. Who we got in the place? Hey. Okay, nobody's emailing. Nobody wants to come up. You know, nobody want to come up on here. I'm going to give y'all a little bit of time. All you have to do is email and say, hey, Sam, I want to come up and ask you a question here on the live, here on the Zoom. Once you send the email over, then we'll just head straight up and we can talk. You can ask me some questions here, if you know, with the people. But anywho, let's get to your questions here on the screen. When am I coming out with my own hair care line? I don't mean any disrespect. I know that most people think that when it comes to professional hairstylist, the top tier of your career is either you opening your own hair salon or starting your own product line. And I am here to tell you that ain't true. Neither one is true. No, I'm going down a different avenue. You have people that sell products, you got people that promote products, you got people that formulate the products, and you got people that make the labels, just everybody. But I'm not going to be one of the people that's selling the stuff, okay? I'm looking through comments, sorry. Okay, Annie G said, what is the best time / way to detangle after washing my hair? Because my hair is usually somewhat tangled after washing, even after detangling with oil. So firstly, if you are a person that you find that even when you detangle your hair dry, it is still tangled after you wash it, you are a person that probably needs to wash your hair in sections. What do I mean by that? Maybe instead of you washing your hair all at one time, you go ahead and part your hair into fours. And when you part your hair into fours, you wash one section here, one section here, and one section over there, and one section over there. So here you shampoo, condition, and maybe while the conditioner is in there, you plait that up, move on to the next one. After you have conditioner in all of those sections, then you can take it out one at a time. Rinse the conditioner out, rinse it out real good. Make sure you don't have any conditioner on the scalp. Shouldn't be having none on there, no way. And then you can go ahead and braid it on up. And once you braid it on up or twist it up, get it out of the way and just keep going on around the rest of your hair, around the rest of your head. And then once you finish, you'll have a bunch of different small pieces that are plaited or twisted up together. Then you can give yourself a final rinse while you're standing under the water, and then go ahead, get out, towel blot your hair with the water, and then take out one twist at a time. However you do your hair, one twist at a time. The mistake that most people make is, excuse me, we get online and we get on social media and you'll say how to blow dry natural hair. And the videos that pop up for you on how to blow dry natural hair will be from a woman who's been doing hair for 14 years or from a woman who's been doing hair for 13 years. So the way that she blow dries her hair in 4 sections, sis, you can't do that. You need to take smaller sections. And I don't mean this in a disrespectful way, like, oh, you an amateur, so, but like, I can only brush my teeth and take care of my mouth in a certain way. I don't know everything that a dentist knows. So I do an amateur version of what a dentist could do, taking care of my teeth. But at a certain point, I either have to get further education or go seek a professional. It's the same thing when it comes to our hair. Okay, and when you ask the question, what shampoo or conditioner is good for low porosity hair, high porosity hair, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Every second of every day, a new product is introduced to the system. Every second of every day. Okay. So for me to say this product, this product, this product, I do not know. I stick to the same. I have been using, I purposely have them here. I have been using nothing but Kimbra, Olaplex, and Design Essentials and Joico for 14 years. That's it. And every blue moon, I may try it's a 10, but like, no. But for the most part, I stick to the same products for 14 years, and each product has its own placement. Kimbra is the product that I use in the salon for all of my clients. It is the professional product that I use for all of my clients. I always use Olaplex in conjunction with, because Olaplex is not comparable to any other product on the market. There is no other product on the market comparable to Olaplex. Tanya, I just love you. Thank you. You out walking with the people and donating stuff. Thank you. I love you. Oh my goodness. So yeah, I really, really, really want you guys to pay attention to that. It is more so what products should you stay away from than me telling you what products you should use. So if you have low porosity hair, you need to stay away from products that have protein, not high in protein, low in protein, products that have protein. If you want to know more about that, make sure you check my last live. Actually, no, it's on the Guru where I did the demonstration of what happens to the hair shaft. I just did a big chop. Hold on, y'all. Hold on, players. All right. Hold on, you guys. Working this with Zoom be a little complicated. Okay, somebody said, Ms. Brown Callie said, I use Mazzani for years. What do you think about it? I actually really like Mazzani simply because, okay, whenever somebody hears butter blend, the first thing you picture in your head is thick shea butter. But if you really, really, really get into the science of things, Mazzani really pays attention to the different butter complexes, the different oils, and the different botanicals that coiled hair needs. It's not only focused on just taking the curl pattern away. So I'm not speaking against the firm. A firm is great and things of that nature, but from a scientific perspective and from an herbalistic perspective, I really love Mazzani because Mazzani really, really focuses on a lot of different herbal complexes along with the scientific formulations of the relaxers, if that makes sense. Give me a 5 if it makes sense. I'm sorry if it doesn't. I wonder about Care. What type of Olaplex is it? 3. I don't understand your question. How to grow thin edges from wigs? Well, see, that's a good question, but it just it just depends. It depends on the amount of breakage that you have, the amount of traction alopecia that you have, because what traction alopecia is a death of the follicle. So for you to say how do I bring it back to life is the equivalent. This is going to sound pretty sinister, but it's the equivalent of saying how do you bring someone back to life after they've been suffocated and they die with a plastic paper bag over their head. Because traction alopecia, you've either blocked the follicle and causing cuticle death, or the tension and the pulling on the hair repetitively has caused scarring and what could be potentially permanent follicle death. So it is all dependent on the level of damage that you have, the amount of traction alopecia that you have, what type of traction alopecia you have. Did it come from the braids, or did it come from the tension of the lace, or was it a combination of the tension from the braids and the rubbing of the lace? These are questions. I love y'all, but I'm gonna be real. We here on Zoom, and if y'all have real in-depth questions like that, y'all gonna have to go ahead and send an email to me on cyndoll@gmail.com. That is cyndoll, CYNDOLL, yeah, DOLLMGMT@gmail.com. Email me there, and then my manager is going to send you the Zoom link, and then you can join me here on the screen and we can talk. But to just say, hey, Cyn, this happened and that happened, how can you help me? I don't know, without being able to see and talk. Okay, hello, all right, hello. 5, thank you. You never heard people speak on it. So what exactly do y'all, let's talk about some stuff. You sent the email? Okay, if you sent the email, we're going to be getting back with you in 1 second, okay? So if there are anything specifically that you want me to tackle real quick, just bring it up real quick while we're in here. Come on, let's get to it. And if you want to meet and greet and talk for a minute, let's go. Remember, it's not going to be no 30-minute long conversation now. All right? Because I don't want people to be getting no attitude now. Hold on. Okay, we got somebody that's about to join. Okay, I just got a notice from my people. Somebody about to join us up in the place. Come on, Sugarfoot. Come through with yourself now. Oh, here we go. I'm a kid. Who is you? Girl, who is you? I promise during one-on-ones, I'm way more professional than this. We're connecting to audio. Okay, I just got a note from my people. Somebody about to start something. Oh, look, and then you can hear me echoing in the back being ghetto. I be being so ghetto. I'm sorry. Oh, here we go. Hey. So you're probably gonna have to cut your YouTube video, mute your YouTube video so that you won't hear our echo.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
I'm okay. I've been watching your YouTube from like forever.
Really?
Yes.
Where are you from?
I'm from Jamaica.
Okay.
Yeah. I would like to know what can you use instead of ear wax or the edge control? Like what can you use of like instead of all of that?
Okay, so I have a question for you. Whenever you use the edge control, what is your main purpose? So would it be like the type of edge control for you to use for like the cute hairstyle that you got right now? Or do you mean like for braids? What kind of like what is the purpose for using it? Because that'll determine what kind.
I use it mostly for braids. Like when I'm
for your braids. So actually, this is the edge control that I have on right now, right? This is one of my favorites because a little bit goes a very, very, very long way. That's why I have this really small one, right? So with that though, and I'm gonna give you a edge control option as well as a wax option, but first I wanna go in to the proper way to use it because naturally we think with edge control, we're just supposed to like use it and like pack it on, but on a daily basis after you use edge control, I need you to get in the routine of getting a cotton ball, right? With either walnut oil or hemp seed oil. I prefer walnut oil, but if go ahead.
What's the oil before the MC oil?
Either walnut oil or hemp seed oil.
Okay.
And if you're allergic to walnut oil, use hemp seed, but I prefer walnut. And what you're gonna do is like literally, I'm talking like just real quick, like dab it on there real quick, right? And then get it wiped off your edges. That's what I'm going to do tonight. And what this is going to do is going to make sure that your follicles are not blocked because most of the time when it comes to wigs and braids and things of that nature, it's not just the pulling and the tension that leads to the traction alopecia, but it's the blocking of the follicles and the cuticles and you using the tension, and the blocking comes from the edge control. So I really want you to pick an edge control, and I really like this one because this isn't oil based. Mind you, I've had this edge control on, girl, all day, and I've not reapplied it one time. And as you can see, it's not like white or anything. And I got some niggerish stuff, okay?
Okay. Because of lately I've been getting some iffy things about edge control because I realized using it when I put in my braids and take it out, it's like all of my hair come out in the braid.
Yeah. So, but that's what I want you to be, because most of the time it's not the actual product that's breaking our hair off or the actual styles that we're doing, it's the procedure in which we do it. So it's nothing wrong with using edge control, but think of your edges, right? The same way you think about your face. So if you draw your eyebrows on in the morning, or if you put a little bit of makeup on in the morning before you go to bed, what do? You wash your face. So do the same thing with your edges. Think of it like that. It's not so much like what edge control you should or shouldn't use. You should just never cause it to build up. I hope that makes sense.
Yeah, it does. It does.
But do you have any more questions?
That's all I wanted to know for now.
And did you have anything you want to add? Anything you want to share? Anything like that? You don't have to, grind. Try to put you on the spot, boo. You don't got to.
I don't have anything much that I'm trying to start a YouTube. I do here on the side, not professionally. I've
Where do
been
you live
doing
right
my
now? What country do you live in right now?
Jamaica.
Oh, girl, I thought you were just saying that you was like from there. You there right now? Oh, girl, come get me, girl. Oh my God.
Yeah. So I I've been doing my own hair from I was like 12. I don't let people go in my hair.
Okay.
I'm trying. That's all.
Well, I will say this. There has never been a better time for you to start a business, regardless of what that may be. And now that everybody is at home and chilling, what you need to be doing is looking around and paying attention to what the clients, your potential clients in your area are not getting. What are people not getting? And you need to become that thing that they're not getting, girl. Like for real. And you got it. People are going viral Putin on YouTube. If they can make money Putin, you can do hair. Okay.
That's true. Yeah, I'm just trying. It's been like since February. Only about 100 subscribers, but I'm going.
But that's good. Listen, real quick though. 100 since February, girl. First of all, this whole YouTube thing is not no sparkly giggles, okay? Like, yeah, 100, almost 200,000 subscribers. That did not come overnight. Some people, it's like that, but for me, it took years. And the more consistent you are, and the less you think about it, the better you will do. And girl, chocolate is winning, and you authentic chocolate. No colonization, no Americanized stuff. Okay, God dang
Thank
it. We be pretending to be you. Okay? Like, girl, you better make a channel and have your accent heavy. But we're gonna have somebody else come up. Don't leave, okay? And I actually want to do this again. Maybe one day I could just have like 5 or 6 of y'all all up on and we can like talk about something and share stories. Okay?
Okay.
Nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. Thank you.
Okay, so I think we have somebody else coming up next. How are you guys? Sin giving me the only light bulb moment. She said something. I was losing our edges before edge control came out. Hold on, wait, what happened? Okay, you said Sin be giving me the only light bulb moments. She said the other day something like how we wasn't losing our edges before edge control came out. That is so true. Like, I really want y'all to think about life before edge control, life before lace fronts. Like, no edges and traction alopecia has not something that's always been around. It is not. It is something that has came within the last certain couple of years. So if you go and do your research around the same time frame that weaves and wigs and extensions and stuff came out, in combination with, you know, traction alopecia and stuff like that, you will easily see. I remember, what's her name? Oh, somebody made a donation. Thank you. So I remember, oh, what is her name? The one Razor Chick of Atlanta, and she had a whole bunch of hairstylists that did like lace fronts and stuff like that. Mad because, you know, they were taking their wigs off. Like, boo, look at what happened to me from wigs. This ain't getting on my nerves. Hold on, y'all. They were like taking off their wigs and stuff right before their appointments. Yes, there's a cap under here. I already told y'all. Y'all know what this is. We're not about to go through that. Okay. But people were coming and they were like, oh, this is what's going on with my hair after a sew-in and after a lace front. So people were so freaking mad. I think we're waiting for somebody else to come up, but they haven't joined in yet. Hey, Sin, have you heard about Inca Glow? No, I have not. Never heard of it. I love y'all, but no. Never heard about it. Stop. Okay, stop saying I look like her. I don't know. God bless her soul now. But I do not look like Countess Vine now. Come on with yourself, Lord. Nah. And I'm gonna kick you out if you say I do. The hell, I've been working on my good. Oh, who that cutie on the screen? I don't know what her name is. I think her name's Tanya. Hold on, I'm just answering your question while we wait for the next person to join. Oh, thank you. Okay, yeah. So let's get into this question. I mean, I like Countess Vine too, but come on, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Don't make, man, God bless the soul, man. Come on with the bullshit, dog. Man, come on, man. It's some people that you want to say you look like, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. All right. Oh, Stephanie. Hey, how is you? How are you doing as you joining in? Remember, if you want to come up next here on the live with me, then just email me at senddownmgmt@gmail.com. I don't know my own email address. Have I ever had a client say they had itch in one spot? Yes, I have. That's a specific issue. No, you do not look like her. Thank you. Stop saying that shit, man. Come on, dog. Come on, man. Man, come on, dog. Just because we the same complexion, we got round faces, man. Don't do that. Don't. Hold on, y'all. Sorry, we gotta connect. Gotta connect, boo. Asking to start your video, and you gotta connect your audio real quick. Countess Vine was the one of the people with the lace front damage. I don't want to say nothing bad about Sister Glory or nothing like that, but I don't want to say I don't know. I don't know. Okay, so I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna just request you to start video again one more time, girl. Then we're gonna have to move on, boo sugar sugar. Come on, Stephanie Ty, boo. Come on with your sexy self. I know you're looking sexy. Where you at? Are essentials oils good for the scalp like mint or lavender? Yeah, but essential oils must always, always, always. Hold on. Essential oils must always be mixed with a carrier oil. So if you put any essential oils directly on the scalp, it will damage the follicle. And somebody asked me if whether or not I've had anyone if whether or not I had anybody complain about having like one specific tender spot in their head or like one spot itching. Most of the time, this comes from one or two things. Either you have too much product like essential oils and products that are too strong for the scalp, or you are having braids too tight, because we don't realize it, but this is a pressure point. Even when you're putting your hair up in a ponytail, this is a pressure point. So I really, really want you to think about that. Oh no, she don't look like her at all. No, thank you. Stop going with the bullshit. Hey, Miss Professor. No. What the hell? What now? Shit. Come on with yourself. Would you be like, oh, I look like that? Thank you. Like, I've been working on myself. Saying, are you doing one-on-one sessions again? Yes, but only for site members. Only for my site members, and it's I'm just doing it for a limited time. Like I opened it back up, but I didn't really announce it publicly for everybody. You know what I'm saying? So. Oh, I look good today. My edges on point. Thank you. I was recording brand deals and stuff, plus other videos. So I was trying to look cute and stuff. Thank you for noticing my effort. Okay, does anybody want to come up? I'm going to give me a 5 if you want to come up here on the screen with me and ask me a question. Give me a 5 if you want to come up and talk to your girl. Give me a 5, because if not, we're gonna move on. I'm gonna go get on some other things. We're gonna move on, and then I'm gonna go outside and they should be jumping on this live. I know. I mean, hey. See, you look really. Oh, you said that already. I'm not being vain. Rereading compliments to myself. I'm sorry. My hair is in a ponytail right now, and I have a headache. You should probably take it out, because everybody in their life has done that. Kept a ponytail or braids in too long when stuff hurts. But remember that pain is a signal. Pain is a signal that your different nerves in your body send to your brain to let your body know that something's wrong. So if you have a hairstyle and it hurts, your body is trying to tell you that in a second you're gonna be a bald head scallywag with no hair in the back, or a bald head Humpty Dump with no hair in the front. We have somebody that's coming up again. They're gonna try again. So that's how you be a skittle diddle, a squallywag, or a Humpty Dump. If it hurt, take it out. Shake it out. Show it what it's all about. Can't just be leaving it. Hey, boo. And for everybody that is coming in right now, if you want to come up, because we're doing this through Zoom. So give me a 5 if you want to come up here with me. And look in the comments and see exactly what the procedures are. That was so good. I just took it out. I only had it in for a couple hours, just my natural hair in a ponytail. But look, most of the time, that's when most of the damage is done with our natural hair in a ponytail. And the thing is, I don't want anybody to be, beating themselves up for these things. Everybody makes that mistake. Everybody's like, okay, if you go and sit in a salon for freaking 5 hours to get a weave, and then you get home and it is excruciating, of course you're not going to want to take it out right away. Of course. But this is why the consultation portion of your appointment is so vitally important, because when you do the consultations right, when you do the consultation portion of everything properly, then obviously you're not always able to avoid people. Sometimes dusty hairstylists, and I know damn sure dusty clients still make it past when you do the consultations, but you can at least be a little more secure going into an appointment when you have somewhat of a consultation. Okay, so Tracy Reeves, if you want to come up here, just email me at sendowmgmt@gmail.com, and then we will send you over the link. Right now, we're waiting for someone to join in. I think she's having a couple of issues right now with her computer, but are you going to be doing Zoom on a regular? No, I won't be doing this all the time. So this is like, I don't know if I'm going to ever do this again. So that's why I really want y'all to take advantage. Like, come up here. What do you mean? Like, let's talk. Ask me your questions. I got you. I'm just gonna join the group because I need to learn about my hair. Yes, and we'll as soon as we have our last person come up, then we will. What can I do to make my hair thick? Well, I need to know way more than that. I need to know what your normal patterns are, what you do on a regular basis that contribute to your hair being thin in the first place. Herbal oil treatments, do they really benefit the hair and scalp? Well, yes, herbs really benefit the hair and scalp, but the issue is most people see a video and like, oh, okay, I'm gonna use aloe, but and then you just go put it in your hair, or you just use a random herb like, oh, I'm gonna go use fenugreek, or I'm gonna go drink fenugreek tea, and you don't know what it's for, you don't know the properties of fenugreek. So before you go and just randomly ingest something, I need you to just do your research. Herbs, these come from the earth. This is Bambi. Okay, this is my lucky bamboo plant. You can go and research the properties of every herb, every last one, guys. So I really, really encourage you to research the property of certain herbs, because yes, every herb is going to work if it is used for the right person, if it is used in the right way for the right person. A herb that will work in my body won't necessarily work in yours, because my body may be dealing with different ailments that yours is not. So it depends on the person, and you must learn your body first. This is why the science of the human body and the science of hair is number one, and why, oh, what product do I use? What shampoo do I use? All of these things are completely, who cares? Learn what you shouldn't be using in your hair. Learn the science of the human body. And then whenever you go into a hair salon, or whenever you go into a hair shop to pick a product, it's easy because you know yourself. You know your hair, and you know the science of the human body. And because you know the science of the human body, you'll be able to easily pick between a stylist who does and a stylist who doesn't. Get the herbal book. Where is it at? I think it's downstairs because I was using it. Oh no, it's not. Hold on, y'all. I ain't half naked, but I'm. Ah, life right here. Okay, you do not have to be a herbalist, but just going ahead and getting a book like this is a life. It teaches you all different properties of different herbs. And guys, they even got weed in this book, girl. They be trying to tell you it's not from the earth, it's moved directly from the earth. What is you talking about? Hello. Bless the Lord, oh my soul, with the marijuana plant in here. I'm not necessarily saying that I smoke it. I'm just saying that it's in the book. I mean, but I mean, we ain't talking about that. What do I do to make my hair thick? I cannot tell you how to make your hair thick until I know why it's thin. Okay? Do I approve of Soultanicals products? I've never heard of them before in my life, so I don't know. Do you see what I mean? Like, I feel like I learn about new products when I get on here with y'all. Oh, somebody named Tracy come in. Hello. Hey, girl. One of my best friends in middle school name was Tracy. And I do that made me a bad person because I can't remember her last name. I was little. It wasn't it wasn't the name though. If you have high porosity hair, is it possible to have product problems with vegetable glycerin? Well, your issues with vegetable glycerin could be coming from somewhere else, because I have high porosity hair and my hair does pretty well with vegetable glycerin. Okay. Okay. Hello, multiple people. Well, I mean, multiple names. I don't know what's going on. Okay, we're connecting to audio. Oh, Angela, you have to come up next because you started the 7-day program. So I really want you to come up next and talk to people. Right now, I'm asking you to start video because I think y'all, oh, look at you with all of them curls. Yeah.
Hey.
Yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. Yeah.
Good. I've been trying to get you forever. I have questions,
Yeah.
but my main question is I have my hair is very dense, but it's extremely fine.
Okay.
So when I straighten my hair, it looks like paper thin.
Okay.
So I've been experiencing a lot of shedding. So I've been watching you for a while. I've been doing like the oils and things like that, but I really think it might be more internal, like maybe even hereditary
Okay.
and fibroids. And I say the fibroids because, you know, just heavy menstrual cycles and not having enough iron in my body. So I'm thinking like, but my hair is starting to shed like just recently though, a lot.
Okay.
So I just so you know, but I don't practice. I am licensed in Illinois and the state of Texas. So I do have so I just do have access to professional products and I do purchase them.
Okay.
So I really feel like it's either something I'm doing wrong or it's something internal, one or the other.
Okay, so most of the time it's a combination of both. Now listen, black don't crack. I don't need you to tell me how old you were because who knows? Okay, we don't need to talk about that.
I'm 46.
That's what
I'll be
I'm
47 soon.
First of all, can you, when we get off of here, can you send me the water you've been drinking?
Look, absolutely.
Okay, so this is the thing. First off, I want you to calm yourself. And when I say calm yourself, I mean the way that you feel when you start seeing your hair thinning out, especially if you looking at your aunties or your mama and you start.
Why you read me? Why are you reading me?
Because I know. Calm down.
Okay.
You're not gonna be no skittle diddle.
Okay.
So let me explain what hereditary baldness means. So God's not like, okay, your mama bald head, so all her kids gonna be bald head and all her kids gonna be bald head. Normally what happens if you really think about it, and this is a judgment-free zone because it was even for me too. My body is something that was passed down generational for me was HS, hidradenitis suppurativa. And nobody in my family still to this day, I haven't really talked to anybody about it. They just deal with it in private and that's it. But when I traced it back to the patterns in my family, it goes down to the way we would eat, our patterns, the times a day that we eat. So it may sound like busy work, but I promise the answers are so simple. And because they're so simple, it's the reason why we can never get results because we go so far away from the initial answer. So the very first thing that I want you to do is gonna sound extra, but I want you to get a journal, right?
Okay.
And I want you to start really making a conscious effort to look at your patterns. Like, how much water do you drink in a day?
Okay.
I know it sounds extra, but it all really, really matters. And this is why, like, those my kids. And so what ends up happening is, like, once we hit 30, right? And you pass that, girl, you don't look like you, but once we hit 30, all of the different proteins like collagen and the different amino acids that your body is making on a regular basis to make your hair grow is slowly stopping making them. Right. So it's now your job to follow up and start putting in those things that your body is missing. So that's why I really want you to sit down and go through and see how much water are you drinking in a day? How many fresh fruits and vegetables are you drinking in a day?
Okay.
And if you can, it's gonna sound like a lot, but just trust me.
I'm willing to do it because I don't want to be a bald head skittle diddle with a what in the middle.
Just no hair.
Right. Okay, no hair in the middle. That's it. Okay, I got it.
It's real simple. Skittle diddle with no hair in the middle. I don't want that either because boom. So what I really want you to do is start incorporating like teas and stuff like that. So there are a couple of different fads and stuff that I love. Like one of my new one of my new favorite, but a big one that's going around, fenugreek. But everybody wants to put fenugreek in their hair. No.
Right.
Put it in the body. Remember, the point of putting a product on your scalp is so it can go into the follicle. And once it gets in the follicle, it'll get to the bloodstream.
Okay.
But it's going to get to your bloodstream faster with you drinking it.
Exactly. So the seeds, because I have the fenugreek seeds.
Yes.
I also have that, what is that blue flower? I have that. I have some of everything. I'm not an herbalist, but I'm like my father. My dad is 90-some years old, survived 2 heart attacks, going strong. So I follow his footsteps. So I do, like, I have a bunch of things, but my thing is consistency.
Okay,
I have to be consistent.
This is your homework. And this is the thing, how Zoom go, I don't know if you know, but this is my business account. So once you in here, your email is stored and I will stalk you. Please
stalk me.
So this is what I need you to do. It's going to take some consistency, but I promise you it's going to work. I need you to make that fenugreek tea and the butterfly blue pea flower tea. I need you to make that a regular part of the day. It's up to you which one you pick, but I need you to do a cup of one in the morning and a cup of one at night.
Okay.
It's your choice on which one you want to have. Yep.
Okay.
And if you can, because I want you to remember that sugar is unnatural sugar or anything other than like agave or maybe even honey and stuff like that. It's gonna slow down the potency or deplete the potency just a little bit, not a lot.
Okay. And I can drink it straight. I'm okay. I don't have to have any sweetener. I'm good with that.
Perfect. If you can do sweetener with a little bit of lemon juice, everything. Okay. And for that fenugreek, boo, I want you to do fenugreek, a little bit of ginger, and a little bit of honey. And let's do that let's do like a month. I'm gonna stop.
Okay.
Tanya will tell you in the comments. I will. I'm so serious, girl. I will stalk you.
I appreciate it. I'm gonna do it too. So now you just don't mix them, just do one or the other, right?
One or the other. Yep. Like one in the morning and one at night.
Gotcha.
And then so what I would do, this gonna sound extra, but I really want you to remember that whenever you are ingesting these teas and stuff, you are making the botanicals a part of your body now.
Right.
So you want to pay attention to how it feels. So I would say, like, as soon as we get done, right?
Okay.
Go and just make some. Make you a little cup of fenugreek tea and make you a cup of blue tea, and then drink both of them, and then determine which one is in the morning and which one is at night based on the way it makes you feel.
Gotcha.
Right.
Okay. I'm going to do it right now.
I do my blue one in the morning.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm on it. I'm gonna do it.
Right. I'm gonna talk to you.
Thank you.
Don't think I won't.
I appreciate it. Bye-bye.
Bye. All righty. How was that? Did you guys like that? Give me a 2 if you like that. And then, email me below if you want to come up next. I'm going to look in the comments because I couldn't look at the comments while we were. Blood and melanin, it gives back. Yes. Look, and what's so funny, if you ever meet a Black woman that's older, any Black woman that you meet over 40 cannot wait to tell you exactly how old they are because they know they look good as hell for their age. They'll be like, oh, because I'm not going to ask you for your age. And before you can even get it out, they be like 57, 74, 52. And you be like, I didn't even ask. It doesn't matter. 61. Hello. I love it so much. My baby. Okay, I'm just going back and looking at your questions, and give me a 5 if you want to come up. Sounds like thick wasteland hair coming soon. Okay, that's what I said. I started journaling for my body and my hair for several months. Yes, listen, journaling, because remember, most people, like, you'll journal for your life and different things that are going on in your life, but boom. Ooh. Hold on. Okay, sorry, you guys. Okay, so let's go ahead and open the floor for questions, and then after I finish answering the questions on here, if there's anybody else that wants to come up, then we'll go ahead and have people come up. It's okay, Stephanie. You can ask your questions, boo, because something's wrong with Stephanie's phone. It's okay, boo. Just ask your question below, because I know you've been trying, and sometimes it'd be hard out here for a pimp when you're trying to get the money for the rent. I know. With the Cadillac and gas money spit, it's a whole bunch of Zoom systems jumping ship. I understand, okay? I'm not even tripping on you, boo. I'm not, girl. I'm logging back in so I can look at these questions. I'm 59 and I'm not ashamed. You better not be ashamed. Is shrinkage a real term or is it a natural? I mean, no, shrinkage is not a real term. It was made up with the natural community, but I mean, it's a thing that, I mean, I don't have a problem with that. It's a term that is being used to explain what happens to your hair visually when it gets wet. The word shrinkage wasn't made up. You know, it's in the dictionary. It was in the dictionary long before Team Natural came along. But I mean, thank you. How do you properly use walnut oil? What do you mean? It's no, listen. You just use a little the same way you use any other oil. You just a little bit. Just I don't. What do you mean? Use it for where? What are you using it for? How do you feel about new products today? Are salon products better? That's a really good question. I'm nervous to answer this because I feel like Bambi, come closer. Okay. Mike. Okay. I don't necessarily have a problem with other products or new product lines, right? The issue that I have is that people cannot see when they're being played. I don't like it that people don't notice that one day there'll be no apple cider vinegar products anywhere. And then the very next day, after they notice that apple cider vinegar is a thing everybody's talking about, you even find products with apple cider vinegar in it at the Walmart. That's my issue. So to me, there is a difference between products that are just how do I say this? Products that just randomly hit the market and products that are made by brands that have been around for a long time. Now, even though certain brands have been around for a long time, don't mean they're good. Like, for example, Diva Curl products, ever since they've been around, they've been trash. You feel me? But at the same time, there are product lines like Kimbra, Design Essentials, OLAPLEX, that have been Mazzani, that have been around for years on top of years that are consistently good. Now, hey, feel how you feel. Shit, it's taking me too long to get this out. I just gotta say what's in my spirit. Any product, this is my opinion. Any product that is like we formulate for 4C, 4B, 4A hair, I don't rock with. I don't. How, like, what? The size of your follicle has nothing to do with your hair's ability to absorb or release moisture. So yeah, so those are the products that I don't subscribe to, but products that are following the science, I'm all for. And there's so many different freaking products. Like Cardi B got a product line now. Gabrielle Union got a freaking product line now. What's her name? Cookie. Taraji got a product line. Who doesn't have a fucking product line? Like everybody has one. So for me to give you like, oh, this one is, we'll be here until tomorrow. Dave, we'll be here tomorrow. Nah, we'll be here tomorrow. Nah. Yeah. Because listen, like care and design essentials, this bottle has been exactly the free. I'm sorry, Bambi. I'm sorry. This bottle has been exactly the same since I graduated cosmetology school. This bottle has not changed, and the product formulation, the product formulation has not changed since I was in cosmetology school. In the double digits ago, this bottle has stayed the same. There's nothing about 4B, 4C, 4D, 4W, 4WZ, XBW, nothing on here. And even on this bottle, blow dry primer. This is actually not a new formulation because their actual original blowout or leave-in conditioner, they still have, the bottle looks the same, the product looks exactly the same, but they did add something. This has lavender in it. They add stuff that has herbs, and when you read their bottles, they talk about amino acids, silk amino acids, and different proteins that go in the hair, not 4B, 4C, 4D. So that's just my opinion. Hey, if you don't like it, stick it in your pipe, sticking in your pipe and smoking. I don't know what to tell you. Sorry, dog. Sorry, dog. How do I feel about Suave? Suave goes at the dollar store. Suave, keep Suave at the dollar store where it goes. Suave was not, there is no scientist at the Suave's place. I'm gonna get to your questions in a minute, especially you, Stephanie. There's no top scientist of America, the top scientist and chemist of America that specializes in curly hair and or not even just curly hair, but the healthy hair. They did not go work at Suave as a chemist. They did not. They did not. That chemist did no. Hey. No. I don't think so. If you can get it at the CVS, no. Well, no, I should, because there's some good products at the CVS. But if that's the only place no. If they make laundry detergent, no. If they made the laundry detergent first, if they made household products first, and then, or body washing stuff first, and then, no. Damn it. Okay, I don't got my glasses on. Hold on, Stephanie. Yep, a lot of these. Oh, sorry. Yep. Yes, one of my channel members. Hey, boo. Talisa, I hope I said your name right. Talisa, I hope I said your name right. Like this keto thing. Now everyone say it's good for a keto diet or word organic stamp onto everything. Look, listen. Y'all better know when y'all being marketed to. I love that you're a woman of color telling girls to be natural. It's important to let your hair breathe. By the way, color women are beautiful without wigs or weaves. Don't forget you're beautiful. Listen, and I know that you meant that in a good way, But this is the thing. This is the thing. I am not on here like, oh, only wear your real hair. Oh, only wear your hair curly. Oh, only wear your hair natural. What I am saying is, however you want to wear your hair, make sure that you are making a plan that follows the science of the human body. That is all that I'm saying. And I want to be very clear with that because I am a Black woman and this is just my opinion. I feel like my main superpower is my ability to transform into whatever form I want to be. So one day I could be like, oh my God, yeah, and have my hair like all silky smooth and shiny and silky, like, oh my God. Or I can wear my hair really curly and big and thick and yeah. And you know what I'm saying? Like, look, it just depends on how deep I want to go. And that's how I'm going to wear my hair. It depends on what aspect of myself I feel like expressing on that day. And to me, the excellence of being a Black woman is being able to have those options. I have the options to do anything that I want to do. The issue that I have is women feeling like they have to pick one, and if you pick one side, that you're not proud or you have an issue with the other decision that you made. I don't feel that way. So I'm not necessarily in the business of trying to make women feel beautiful because there's nothing that I can say or do to make anybody feel beautiful. The only thing that I can do is teach you the real science of your body. So when certain things happen, you A, know why they're happening, and B, you know how to fix them. That's it. And whatever you do after that is your choice. But I just don't want to, you know what I'm saying? Because I don't believe that I die. And then I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? And then that's it. I believe I'm be floating around and stuff, you know what I'm saying? So I'm going to feel so dusty if I'm floating around. And then I got everybody in the world that's been watching me steal their kids' bald head skittle diddles and stuff because I ain't teach them nothing. All right. What are the names of the teas that you use? Listen, I'm a herbalist. There's not a herb that I don't look. I can't pick a favorite. I'm sorry. You had to listen to your hair. I know that's right. I want to know when it comes to trims, how often are you supposed to get a trim? Heard every 6 to 8 weeks. I heard every 3 months, and I heard every 6 months, depending on the health of your hair. I say every 8 to 10 weeks, and it's not necessarily dependent on the health of your hair, but depending on your routines. So if you are a person who like me, like if you're a person who just washes and blow dries your hair on a weekly basis and then just braids it down for a week and then you undo the braids and then blow dry it again, you're a person that can go 10 weeks. And then at the end of those 10 weeks, if you look and don't really need a trim and you don't see your hair performing badly and you put that white shirt on and you don't see any lines of demarcation, you could possibly go another 2 weeks, but I wouldn't say go past 12. Okay. Yeah, so that's a pretty good synopsis. Should I be using walnut oil directly on my scalp? It depends on what your hair needs. So everybody shouldn't put oil on their scalp. If you have high sebum levels, then you don't need to oil your scalp at all. And if you have low sebum levels along with balding or thinning, then you can use walnut oil like a couple of times a week. And remember, and I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but when people like, oh, I trim when needed and I trim, when I see, if you have not been trained to know what a split end looks like, even with the naked eye, with the naked human eye, you cannot see a split in your ends microscopically. You cannot. So if you have not even been trained to feel it or to know what it looks like visually, there's no way that you can give yourself a trim when you need it because you have not been professionally trained or you do not have the knowledge standing behind you to know when your hair visually looks like it needs to be trimmed. So this is why sticking to just trimming your hair every 8 to 10 weeks is good. And you guys, this is not a trim. That's not a trim. This is a trim. Like when you're doing it consistently, that's too much. when you're doing it consistently, like fairy dust, not even enough for it to be noticeable. So holding on to your split ends is what's causing your ends to break, sis, brother, girl, sister, brother, girl, brother. Hey, whoever you is. Hold on, I gotta take all this stuff out. Oh my God, no Suave or VO5. People swear by VO5 and they give me, my grandma used to use it. Oh my God. Why do y'all act like they used to give Black people good stuff? Why do y'all act like we not fighting for rights and equality still? Why are y'all acting like our grandmas used to be able to get into the hair salons and get the best products that they had? If your grandma used VO5, it's because that's all she can get. You might as well use the same detergent that you use to wash your dishes if you washing your hair with VO5. Come on now, sister. Come on. Tracy Ellis Ross has a product line as well, too. Yes, and that's all I gotta say. Your hair seems to retain length when it's blow dried and styled. Is that okay? Yes, I blow dry my hair every week. It's itching now. My wash day is tomorrow. It just depends on what your idea of shedding too much is. And you have to remember, most people are like, oh, what's too much shedding? But then how often are you combing your hair? So, excuse me, if you're losing, most people are like, oh, I shed so much hair with so much hair coming out. But excuse me, this shedding that you experience is after you combing your hair for the first time in a month, or after you combing your hair for the first time in 2 months, if you've had braids in for 2 months. So remember how it accumulates. Every day you're losing at least 100 strands every single day. So multiply 100 times 30 days. And then if you've had it in for longer than 30 days, multiply 100 times the days, the amount of days that you've had those braids in your head. It's really hard for you to say what is too much shedding, depending on how often you're combing your hair. You'll know if whether or not it's too much shedding, depending on if whether or not you are noticing bald spots. If you notice bald spots repetitively, sis, it ain't shedding, it's balding. It's balding if it's a lot. It's cream of nature. Y'all not gonna like this, but you haven't been in the professional stylist shop and seeing Cream of Nature sitting there as the product that she used it for her clients. It's a product that you can go in yourself and get. So I'm not trying to be disrespectful, but with my cosmetology license, I never was like, I'm about to get some Cream of Nature. And it has never been in Cosmoprof. So sorry, but you look pretty. Thank you. Yes, and Design Essentials is Black owned. It sure is. Always has been. I just recently did a big chop. What's a good product for women with dealing with thinning edges? I have dry scalp even after deep conditioning. Before I can give you a treatment, I have to know the cause. I can't answer that. I can't give you a treatment without knowing the cause. I need to know the reason and behind the situation before I can tell you how to fix it. When dealing with psoriasis, do you have any tips to offer, or do you suggest leaving it to a dermatologist? Well, it depends on the level of psoriasis that you have. If you're getting excessive like flakes and stuff on your scalp, sis, go directly to your dermatologist. I don't step in a dermatologist lane. Okay, my hair is always tangled. I'm considering using heat to stretch it out. Any tips to avoid heat damage? Yeah, blow drying your hair. If your hair, okay, YouTube has taught you guys to fear a blow dryer, and it has made you believe that you mangling through your hair and letting it air dry is healthier than just blow drying it. That's not true. Your hair is weakest when it's wet. You can't get it stretched properly, so it's tangled. So you're pulling through it and putting all this product on it and then putting water on it to get the tangles combed out. Instead of you just simply getting a good leave-in conditioner, spraying it, getting, and then getting the blow dryer real quick and hitting it real quick with that. Won't take you longer than an hour, and after you've done it multiple times, it won't even take that long. But what happens is, instead of you doing that, you just want to braid it up and then stretch it out, and then all hundreds and thousands of different strands are sweat. Some of them are dry, some of them are wet, some of them is dry at the ends but wet at the root. Like, it's just different all over. So anywhere from 100,000 strands to 400,000 strands, just all mangled and tangled together, don't know what they're doing at all. Instead of you just picking up a blow dryer and blow drying your hair, it is not that complicated. The chick who's in Ulta and stuff, I always forget her name, Melanin is on the bottles. She blow dries her hair on a regular basis. Women who have hair to their freaking butts are blow drying their hair daily, and their hair is not falling out. So I'm just trying to figure out why we think that a blow dryer is going to make us bald. Like, I just don't get it. I'm so confused. And I'm not being rude or disrespectful towards you, but I really just want you guys to think about that. It is the over manipulation on trying to get the matting and the knots and the tangles and all of that stuff out that is making your hair weaker. You're putting water on your hair and wetting it on a regular basis, layering it up, putting all of these conditioners and protein treatments and all of this stuff just to get the matting and the tangles out, because you want to avoid using a blow dryer for 15 minutes. You use the blow dryer one time for, I'm sorry, it takes me 15 minutes. You use the blow dryer one day a week, or maybe one day in 2 weeks on medium heat with the right type of heat protected. And you don't have to touch your hair again with any type of water for at least 7 days. But then you do you stretch it using no blow dryer, and that's healthier when you got to put water on it and break the bonds in your hair a couple of times a day. Y'all, what's my opinion about henna? I think you guys should stop listening to YouTubers, because YouTube taught you guys that you can use henna and henna rinses out. Well, YouTubers do not understand henna scientifically, and henna is rinsed off of the cuticle layer, but henna goes deep within the cortex and the medulla of the hair shaft, and it will not be extracted. So guaranteed, any colorist can back me in this. If you use henna on your hair, and then one day you decide to go to a professional hairstylist and say, I want a lighter color, they're going to ask you, have you ever had any color on your hair? And because you listen to YouTubers or you listen to somebody on social media that told you henna is better than normal hair color, you're going to say, no, I ain't never had no color on my hair. And then the hairstylist is going to be like, okay, she's going to go and mix color for somebody who has virgin hair. But then when she puts the lightener on and she lifts that pigment off of the cuticle, we will see what is within the cortex, which is the henna. Henna does not leave the cortex. It only rinses off the cuticle. Henna lives inside of the hair shaft forever until it is manually extracted out. So yeah. I'm going to say it for you. Both Tracy Rose and TBH product lines are trash. Oh man. Hold on, y'all. Okay, I'm about to read some more I'm about to read some more your questions. Hold on. How do you know the difference between dry scalp and regular product buildup on your scalp? I'm not trying to be rude, but if you have a regular routine of washing your hair, you will know the difference between dry scalp and product buildup. You should never have product buildup, ever, ever. If you're washing your hair on a regular basis, there should never be product buildup. And if you are seeing flakes, period, whether you think it's product buildup or whether it's your dry scalp, it's time to wash your hair. If you have dead skin on your scalp, it's time to wash it off. It's dead skin. I'm not trying to be rude, but either way, it's time to wash your hair. Cream of nature is filled with too much protein in it. What do you think about clay mask? Really good question. I think that people need to do their research. Everybody's doing the clay mask, the one clay mask that everybody's doing with apple cider vinegar. First of all, apple cider vinegar is an acid. That's first thing. And the clay that everybody is using is volcanic ash. What is volcanic ash used for? It's used for detoxifying. So there are a certain group of people that are like, oh my God, this works so much. It is not that it's working so good. It is basically fixing and repairing the damage that you've done. So if this detoxifying volcanic ash is making your hair feel good, it's because the follicles and the cuticles were blocked with layers and layers of product that were preventing your follicles and the cuticles from getting oxygen flow. But it's volcanic ash. Back in the people who were actually using volcanic ash, when they put it in their hair, they put it on their scalp momentarily. And when they put it on the scalp, it was just something that they did really quick before they rinsed it off the rest of the body, because the initial purpose for that volcanic ash that you guys are mixing with apple cider vinegar, these are people that worked outside. They were building houses out of mud, killing their own animals, hunting their own stuff. So they were dirty. Okay, after a long day of work. So they would cover themselves in this volcanic ash mixed with apple cider vinegar to pull out all of the different toxins and things that lie within the hairs, within the body. But people are like, I have so many women like, oh, I use the detox clay on my hair instead of shampoo and conditioner. I just put that detoxing clay on top of my hair. A detoxing clay, it's not a shampoo or a conditioner, it's a detox. But after you use the detox, you still need to cleanse the rest of the detox particles off, and then shampoo the hair. I'm sorry, not replace, remove the excess product off, and then replace it with the conditioner. This product, this is a scalp scrub, my favorite scalp scrub, right? It's by Kimbra with activated black charcoal. But this scrub is not just a shampoo. Yes, it will lather. Does that mean that is a replacement for a shampoo? No, it is not. Follow the directions on the back of the bottles. And the backs of these bottles tell you this, for example, this. Curl Smith. Curl Smith is a nice product. Is it comparable to OLAPLEX? Absolutely not. They know that they're not. And when you look at the back of this product, it says that it is not a conditioner. It is a treatment. It must be shampooed out, and then you follow up with your regular conditioner treatment. But women are making videos and deciding to just use this as a conditioner, and then making reviews like, oh, this product sucks, it doesn't work. You didn't use it right. You cannot become the chemist. If you buy a product, you have to use the product the way that it's meant to be used. Facts, I learned this the hard way. My hair doesn't like wet and dry stuff. Ooh, henna. So I want to show y'all this video, but I don't think I'm gonna be able to pull it up without getting copyright infringement. Because I wanted to pull this video up so y'all can see. Actually, let me see. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. She one of my favorites. Hold on. I don't think I'm gonna be able to find it. Oh, what's her last name? Hold on, y'all. Oh my God, I remember her last name, but hold on. Wait. I'm gonna try one more thing and then. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to. God damn it. All right, hold on. I'm gonna still try to find it on my phone, and then I'll try to come back to y'all. Hold on. Oh, and then real quick, as I'm looking for this video to share with you guys, let me know. Give me a 5 if you want to come up here and ask me questions. If you want to come on the screen, let me know if you want to come here and join me on Zoom. Is washing hair 2 to 3 days bad? Or do you mean every 2 to 3 days? Yeah, it could be. It's literally, there's always too much of something. So it's almost the same thing as if you like the equivalent to you showering like 3 times a day. Eventually, sometimes like you lose a lot of nutrients that you need. Also, henna can change. Henna can change, be used the color many YouTubers aren't. Yes. Okay. So a lot of people don't even know that the henna that you get online from other stores and the henna that you get from a real authentic traditional henna artist are 2 completely different things, because natural henna is herbal. Both of them still stay in the cuticle, the cortex, and will not be extracted out. But the henna that you're buying on Amazon and stuff like that, sis, that is not real henna. Okay. Yes, you chew. But my thing is, if you're gonna do henna, you might as well do chemicals. You might as well. I don't understand. And I also need you guys to know that, for one, I really, really need you to give this video a thumbs up, because you already know that helps me. But liking in here and then giving this video a thumbs up outside of the live are 2 completely different things. When you give this video a thumbs up outside of the live, right? So if you were to exit the live chat and then just go to the bottom, I don't mean like leave out of here, leave out of watching the video, but close up the live chat and then go and like the video as if this wasn't a live video that you were just watching on replay, and comment like that. It helps so freaking much. You just don't even know. You don't even know. Yes. that clay mask that everyone is doing, because some YouTuber told y'all to do it, so everybody's gonna go and freaking do it. Nobody waits. Like me, I'm the type of person, I wait like a year for stuff, especially if it's super new. I wait like a year or at least 8 or 9 months for everybody to do it and join in on it. And sure enough, you will see it all dying out, because for a minute everybody was like, Curl Smith is better than OLAPLEX 3. How many videos do y'all see about Curl Smith now? How many? Yeah. No, people been using henna for the hair for a long, well, girl. Yes, I love Kimra. Kimra's everything. I'm reading your questions. Don't. You used to use henna on your high porosity hair. It made your hair look, yeah, it made it. And you have to understand, if something is making your hair look thicker, that means that you are missing something within the hair's cortex. And henna, it will fill your hair with pigment permanently, but the thing that filled it and made it feel good, it leaves out, because for one, you have high porosity hair, so the cuticle never closed up and it's falling out all of it all the time. We have somebody that's about to join and ask questions. I'm a male that likes to wear my natural curls in a pony, but you tell us to blow dry. No, no, no. I'm saying that when you want to wear your hair in a pony, don't just randomly. And look, you being a man does not change the fact that you have um a hydrogen bond, a disulfide bond, and a salt bond, whether you male or female. That's how it goes. And whether you male or female, your hair is weakest when it's wet. So if you like wearing your hair curly, it's nothing wrong with that. As a man, like, shoo, you can have your hair be short going on. Listen, my son, he got his, look, my son curls so popping. I'm getting ready for the girls crying like, Mrs. Smith, he's not answering the phone. So I get that. What I want you to do, they have, okay, like you see this blow dryer, right? And how this blow dryer has this attachment. They have attachments that you can get that have, oh, I'm gonna join blah, 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 it let you come in a second. They have attachments that you can put on, and it acts as like a hooded dryer, and you can just put that on real quick. I don't know, obviously it's gonna have to be something you doing. Ain't nobody, I don't know, man. I don't know, dog. Maybe you can do it while you playing 2K or while you watching a video game. I don't know. While you in there by yourself. But just try to sit under a hooded dryer. Please. Please, please, please. Hi, how are you?
Hey, I'm good. How about you?
I'm good. Do you have questions for me today?
Yes, ma'am. I watched your video about performing the porosity test, and I actually did it Sunday,
Okay.
and it floated, so I assumed I'm low porosity. So, what do you recommend? Like, what products? Or I know you. I know I saw that you're not big on everyday products, so I have been doing better with that. But recommendations?
So what is your normal routine like? So on a weekly basis, how are you wearing your hair?
In a puff. And I did, when I went to the beauty shop, she said it was a lot of breakage right in the middle. She's like, you must be wearing the same. So yeah. But I don't know what else to do. I mean, I like braids, but my hair itches so bad until it's a mess.
So what is your daily routine like as it pertains to maybe work? So do people have to see you? Do you have to like look cute? Can you wear a hat? Like what is your routine like?
Well, I'm a nurse. Normally, I am in the homes, but due to COVID, I've been doing telework, but we do face-to-face. So I still see my clients until I go back.
Okay, so would it be possible for you to wear like a head wrap in some type of way? I'll give like a cute one. It's gonna be a cute one, don't worry about it.
Okay.
But like, or do you have the ability to do that?
I can.
Okay, so this is what I want you to do. Most of the time, whenever we all have the same pressure point and the same type of breakage. So you either have like thinning or burning around here, or you have the thinning around the back, or you have it around here. And it comes from the same things. It comes from us either wearing a really, really low bun or really, really high one, or us constantly having like braids in the same pattern, like a circle or to the side, right? So what I want you to do is get something that can make it so your hair can relax. Now, we already talked about black knot cracking. We don't need to talk about how old you are. But I do want you to keep in mind that the older we get, our body stops creating certain things. So what I need you to do, especially since you already went to see a stylist, and I'm pretty sure she got your hair on an even key, I need you to do the bare minimum. So the very next time you wash your hair, if you can get a scrub, like this is my favorite one. And it's because it's not really, really strong. It's by Kimmer.
Okay.
It's not really, really strong. And what it's going to do is begin to remove any like dead skin and product buildup that you have on the scalp, right? But that's all I want you to do. After you use this, they have a shampoo and conditioner that go with this. And if you want, you can use that. The shampoo and the conditioner, the smallest one, I think is probably like about this tall, right? And they have a shampoo and conditioner that come with. So use that and then get a leave-in. After that leave-in, I just want you to blow dry your hair. After you blow dry it, I just want you to put it, like if you can do your hair in straight backs, right? So when you braid your hair in the straight backs, this is where we normally mess up. We'll braid our hair and you'll be irritated. At first, you'll be all good, right? When you start to braid. By the time you get to the back, you'll be like, girl, this is going to be how everything's going to be.
Yep.
Don't do that.
A mess. Yep.
Don't do that. So what I want you to do one braid going, I hope I can do this right. So if this your hair, right, I want you to do one braid going straight across and back.
Okay.
And then have the rest going straight back.
Okay.
And as these are all going straight back, like connect them. You know how you will stop, leave that one, do the next braid, connect it with that one, do the next braid, connect it with that one. And by the time you get over here, right, you at the end, all these braids are connected, but you still got this one piece of hair going across the back, right?
Yes.
So take that braid and connect it and make it go all the way across.
Okay.
And just leave it like that. After that, you can get like really cute hair wraps. This is what, if we want to go into Africa and stuff, that's when you have the cute hair wraps that you can wrap in the front. And let that be the pattern that you use for the next 2 months. And I want you to keep it super simple. Most of the time, it's all of the complicated stuff that we're doing. And the reason that I want you to keep it simple is because for 2 months, just humor me. And if it doesn't work, go back to norm. But what we're doing for these next 2 months, we're keeping the scalp clean so your natural sebum can come down. And once your natural sebum comes down, it is going to begin to repair different problems that you're having on the hair shaft. Let's let your body do what it does naturally for 2 months, and I'm gonna stalk you. Okay, I really want you to join my free group. I'll leave the link to it at the bottom. And in the free group, you'll be able to talk to a lot of different women. And I think it'll make you feel really good to know that it's not just you. There's so many different women, all different age groups, all different races from all different places that are like having the same type of issues that you're having. So as you have problems, right? Like everything that I told you to do, let's say you wash it tomorrow and you blow dry it tomorrow. and be like, seeing this mess you was talking about don't work. Come in the group and say that. And whenever you come in the group, it comes to my phone like a text message, right?
Okay.
So the second you see it, I am not playing. I will make a video. I'll be like, girls, send me a video. Oh, my bad. Let's try this. Okay.
Okay.
Because I just want you to, all jokes aside, I really want you to see that it's not that complicated.
Okay.
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 So do you have any more questions for me?
No, I think that's it. So just pretty much the minimum at first, and then I can maybe try some braids later.
Yeah, let's just try. Actually, I won't have you do 2 months because that may be a lot for you. So let's just try a month. Let's just try a month of just leaving your hair alone for a second, and then at the end of that 4th week, after you blow dry your hair, email me the same email that you got this link to. Email me and let me know how your hair is going, and we'll go from there. Okay.
Okay.
But let's just try. This is the very first thing that I tell all of my clients is to get a brand new foundation. Like start a brand new foundation. So what you're doing right now is like breaking up all of the old stuff.
Okay.
So we can build new ground. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
I'm playing.
Okay. Thank you. Bye-bye. Okay.
Did y'all like that? Give me a 3. Anybody that says leave-ins are unnecessary does not know what they're talking about. Leave-ins also double as heat protectants, and you do not just need heat protectant from blow dryers or flat irons. It is scientifically proven that the sun can change your hair color. Okay, the cuticle is what protects the medulla and the cortex. The cortex is where the melanin that lives within the hair shaft lives. Melanin is what gives your hair its color. The more melanin you have in the hair shaft and within the cortex of the hair shaft, the darker your hair is. There are people who notice that during the summer, if they stand in the sun for long periods of time, different parts of their hair will begin to lighten. Why is that? It is because if there is not proper levels of heat protectant on the hair or leave-in conditioners, which also are heat protectants, then the sun actually is able to pull out the natural pigment, aka melanin, from inside of the hair's cortex. So to say that leave-in conditioners are not necessary makes no sense because leave-in conditioners act as heat protectants. Okay? Make it make sense, sis. Make it make sense, baby. Hi, San, are we allowed to book sessions with you? Yes, if you go to www.sinsmith.guru, then you can book a one-on-one with me, but you have to be a member of my site first before you can book an appointment because ain't nobody guaranteeing for you. And then if you're a member of my site and you come with the bull stuff, you a site member. So it ain't no running. Ready or not, you can't hide. I'm gonna find you and buy you from me. Hello. Yup, that's me. The sun bleaches my hair. Give me a 5 if the sun changes your hair color. If you see 5s below, that is proof to you that everybody who's ever made a video saying that leave-in conditioners and heat protectants are not necessary do not know what they are talking about. You do not just need heat protection and protection and leave-in conditioner to protect against styling tools. You also need heat protectants and leave-in conditioners to protect you against the environment. Unless you live in the house and you never leave, even to take the garbage out, then you need a heat protectant and a leave-in conditioner. Okay? Okay. Thank you very much. Can you retain length with the wash and goes? No, you cannot. And I think that people in the natural hair community have proven that to you, because all of the people that taught you how to wash and go have washed and gold and got a blow dryer and took their ass to the hairstylist to get all of their hair cut off. Okay? Yeah. I kind of like the sun bleaching, but I mean, I'm not gonna say that sun bleaching is bad for the hair. Like, I didn't say that. I love the sun. Okay, very much. I'm a herbalist. Bambi couldn't make it without the sun, but you need leave-in conditioner so it doesn't go too far, so that way you can control it. But if you don't have a leave-in conditioner because you don't need one or heat protected, then you can't. Like, but what do I know? I just do hair. I'm is. Okay, well, you tried to wash and go and your hair was tangled never again. Yes, because when you do a wash and go, your hair wants you to wash and go get a damn blow dryer. Like, what is going on? You don't wash and then go get your ass out the dryer without a towel. You don't wash and then go get your ass out the shower without rinsing the soap off. Y'all be like, oh, I'ma wash up or whatever, but I'm not gonna put on no lotion. Or when y'all be like, oh yeah, I'm gonna put conditioner on, but I'm not gonna rinse it out. I'm gonna use the rinse out conditioner as a leave-in conditioner. That's like putting on lotion and not rubbing it in, just putting it on and then putting your clothes on. Like, no. Oh baby, bring mommy that lotion over here since you busting in the room. I'm almost done. I'm gonna be done in a minute. Yeah, your cousin's hair gets light every summer. Your cousin's hair gets light every summer because the sun can take out the natural melanin that's in your hair. Remember, if you in the sun and you a black woman, or just period, if you in the sun, it will change your skin tone. I be light skinned in the wintertime. And not chocolate, like dark caramel in the summertime. So why do you think that the sun could change your skin, but it can't change your hair? If you need sunblock on your skin, what makes you think that you don't need leave-in conditioner and protection for your hair? Like, make it make sense. Make it make sense. Okay, I love you guys so much. We are going to do this again coming very soon. Give me a 2 if you like this whole concept of you guys coming up here with me and us talking and asking questions. And I'll do that maybe once a month. I can't do it on a regular basis because I have clients that book me for this. So if you want to book your own personal hour-long session with me, then make sure you head over to my website, www.cynsmith.guru, and that is CYNSMITH.GURU. How are you doing today? Hey, okay. I love you guys so much. And until my next video, bye.